What is going on? We are currently at the Four Wheel Camper headquarters in Woodland, California, and I just got my hot camper installed on my truck. I'm so excited. I've been thinking of this day for months. I've been a big fan and admired four wheel campers for years. I've always thought they were the coolest thing. So to have it come down to this day, and I'm standing in the factory, and I have one in my truck. I'm so stoked. When I first got here and they were kind of getting my truck dialed in, I got to get a quick tour of the factory, and it was really cool. I hadn't been to an assembly line before, let alone an assembly line quite like this. Everything happens under one roof, which I thought was really cool, from the frames getting welded up to the wiring harnesses being made to the, canvases getting sewn, and there's just all these campers getting kitted out. It's rad to see, and I'm psyched to now be a part of the mix. Essentially, my off-season life is really geared around trying to spend time outside, in the mountains, rock climbing with friends and people I love. And a number of years ago, my girlfriend, now wife, Bree, and I got an old 1996 solid shell camper, and we just wanted to figure out how to buy ourselves some time and some comfort so that we could focus on the thing we love to do, which was be outside and climb. Enter the camper. I love the mobility of the truck camper, and that's kind of how we've gone, not necessarily full circle, but just arrived at a truck camper in the first place, is that it's easy to find camping at night on a dirt road, for example. And that happens all the time. It's easy to maybe keep a low profile in a more urban area if you just need to stay somewhere for the night. But not all things last forever. It was essentially a 30-year-old camper, and I would put it on the truck, and the whole frame I could see bowing around, and we spend a lot of time on remote, obscure roads, and I knew this camper had a life left, but it just probably wasn't a life that it should be spent with us, to say. And we sold it, which was bittersweet. We just never stopped talking about what our next camping setup would be. It didn't make sense for us to get a van because I use my truck in the wintertime to move snowmobiles around, because I'm always snowmobiling for snowboarding. And it was just a no-brainer once we arrived at it that a four-wheel camper would be the perfect fit. They're low profile, they're just so durable, they last a super long time. You can find a 2003 pop-up and it's still in incredible condition. I had never had a pop-up before, so I'd never done any of those mechanisms. Really straightforward, easy to use, feels so solid. And then once it's up, there's a lot of room. There's more room than what was in our hard-shelled camper. I swear that the ceiling's even taller. I kind of have that the front dinette layout in the Hawk, and there's just so much storage and all these little cubbies that you can put stuff in. All the appliances, the heaters, cranks hot air, the stovetop is so easy to use. It's awesome. I've been loving it. And then, on top of that, not only is there this comfortable space, comfortable bed, easy to set up the guest bed even. And then I open the door in the morning and we're literally 100 feet away from the chairlift. So tough to beat that. Literally feels as comfortable as home. And then I'm already at the mountain. I'm super excited. I think it's going to be a really good fit, and feel like we're going to have it for a long time.